How is it, Raiden?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic now. Yes, I should hope so, huh?
I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiden?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
The combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the wall come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the San Petesburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Imani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Raiden, you landed safely, da? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions.
Control, it's Raiden. I'm on the ground.
Copy, Raiden. Glad to hear it. Entering on foot was the right move. That craft isn't equipped with stealth camo. Or octo camo, obviously, since that would be useless in midair.
And we wouldn't want to get your pricey new jet damaged, now would we?
Duh. The MQ-133C was not cheap, Tovarich. Now, keep alert. According to intel, you could find significant cyborg deployment here. If you were to be cornered by an entire squad, it might get difficult, even for you.
Understood. Some fighting will be necessary, though. I've got electrolytes to replenish.
This is not an infiltration mission. There is no need to hide or avoid combat outright, huh? Just do not get reckless. Stay safe and stay focused on your mission. Raiden, you landed safely, huh? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions. Bastards are using stealth camo to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb. What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah, they still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood. Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden. Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
Raiden, you need need to head inland. RAIDEN, this is Boris. Give me your status.
Looks clear. No one in sight.
Good. Let's recap the route you will take. As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolsaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down. Hostiles in the lower corridor, I see. Try to flank them, or approach from behind. Excellent, Raiden. Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good. good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
Greetings, cyborg.
Show yourself. And you are?
I am IF prototype LQ84I.
IF prototype.
Interface prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate! Multiple strikes. You will die. Doesn't hurt. Use your intellect, evade my blows. Is this all? Uses all of his tools. Backup required. You call this violence civilized? Your intellect is far below.
That thing's fast.
Yes, faster than you, I suspect. In terms of pure speed, at least. But it cannot run circles around you forever. It needs to attack if it wishes to win.
Yeah, and that's probably my best shot.
Duh. Don't bother chasing. Let it come to you. If you can parry its blows, you'll have a chance to counterattack. Watch its movements, and wait for the right moment to parry.
Textbook battle tactics. Got it.
Remember, you can parry even while taking damage. Do not give up just because you are hit.
I've seen a lot of weird stuff, but this takes the cake.
Well, I'm glad you're entertained. Too bad you're missing all the fun. It's a real party down here.
Sorry, buddy. My specialty's cultural studies, not combat scenarios. If you're looking for my help...
Good.
Besides, if you've got time to school...
We'll see.
Everything okay, Raiden?
Yeah. It's a fascinating... We're dealing with and AI are...
Yeah, be careful though. You... Okay, all set. Good luck.
Raiden, shall we review the
Copy that.
As we discussed, you've been outfitted...
Fuel electrolyte absorption and
Precise. First, electrolyte absorption. As your HF blade is linked directly to your fuel cells, simply cut into any, say, a hostile cyborg made up of... And your fuel cells will recharge on their own.
I would indeed.
But the repair process is that most military cyborg models store a cache of biotics...
So I need to slice them open and use Zandatsu.
Correct. Once extracted, you need only to crush. Keep in mind, it is extremely delicate. It will still repair your body, but less so than if you can retrieve it directly.
Basically, harvest their organs before...
Rather gruesome.
I may be a citizen.
Oh? But what then? Sure.
I don't identify with anyone. I'm my own man. Anyway, I seem to recall those gory torture points.
Indeed, indeed. These splatter everywhere except reasons afflicted by actual. It all has to do with the desire to feel fear, to taste. These films allow the viewer to delude themselves.
Okay, okay, Doc. I got the gist. Let's save the fool. That thing's fast.
Yes, but it cannot.
Yeah.
Duh. If you can't watch it,
Textbook.
remember.
So these self-repair units in the other cyborgs.
Indeed. It is typically a slow process.
And you didn't think it was a good idea to give...
Certainly not. We removed all extraneous options.
Healing wounds is extraneous?
Your ability to absorb the nanopaste agent is far more...
I know, but...
And the standard repair unit, once depleted, is nothing but an...
I get that, Doc. But it also means I need to
No, it doesn't. Don't be silly. Simply avoid...
Yeah.
Most fascinating foe.
Yeah. Maybe we can... Any weaknesses come to mind?
No particular weak...
It's fast as hell.
Indeed. And if you can't dodge the knife, try entering blade mode.
I'll give it a try.
Most fascinating...
Yeah. Anyway,
No.
it's fast.
Indeed. And if you can try...
I'll give it...
Combination complete. You will die. You will die. Disappointing. I will obliterate your consciousness. Does it hurt?
Hey, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Backup required. Is this all the human mind is capable of? I will exterminate your consciousness. Continue alone. You are foolish. Help me.
What would an AI know about freedom? How we doing, Courtney?
You're haltus anyway, but
Copy that.
Yep. And...
Copy.
And it would...
I keep...
It just... Maybe...
You can't...
You're right.